Welcome, day 3 of the Cheltenham Festival. Paddy's Day, isn't it, usually? Ladies' Day, whatever it may be. And Ladies' Day it is for the first race of the day, the Mare's Novices. I'm going to kick it off because there is a horse I'm probably going to lay for the festival, and that is Bambino Fever. I really don't fancy it. I know everyone says Mullins does very well in these mares races, blah, 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 blah. Old School Outlaw obviously beat it on debut. Has changed ownership to JP. We always know he puts his money towards the big guns. And I just can't, I just don't see how she reverses that form. And looking at the prices, 7-4 versus 3-1, I would 100% be on Old School Outlaw over Bambino Fever. I think she hasn't proved anything. Yes, there's Cheltenham form, blah, 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 by winning the bumper last year. And yes, that bumper has looked quite good, but Old School Outlaws has beat her. And I don't think Bambino Fever has done anything to prove me otherwise that she'll reverse that.
I have one question.
Yes.
What do you think of Switch from Diesel as a horse?
Oh, whatever. We know about that.
I just think it's hard to. I do agree. I think it's hard to oppose Bambino Fever with what you're saying. I mean, I agree. Old School Outlaw could, and I think will be a very good mare in the future. And I think JP might have bought her for that purpose in terms of the future. JP's probably never had, recently had a mare that something could happen with in terms of even like breeding process or like something like that, like further down the line. But I just wonder whether it's a hurdles race, it's young horses. I think you have to side with Bambino considering the form.
What's the form that Old School Outlaw beats her?
Yeah, but as in the form over Cheltenham and the form.
Right, you two are gonna argue about the cows coming into this. So I'm gonna have to make a decision on behalf of NIF. Now, there's a lot that goes into this. No. So Willie Mullins won the first 5 iterations of this race. He won it 5 times in a row. Mm-hmm. Since then, he's not won a single one. Not won the last 5. Not ideal, is it?
Not ideal.
Who trains Old School Outlaw?
Not Willie Mullins.
Gordon Elliott. Mm-hmm. Never won it, full stop.
So where are you looking?
You're asking me picking between Willie Mullins and Gordon Elliott.
But you're not looking elsewhere?
I will for value, but if I'm picking between your two, I have to go Willie. I can see the argument for both. And I think the reason you sided on day 1 with Kopek de Board is probably why I just side with Bambino Fever, as I just trust the magic of the man. But it really is on tenterhooks for me with both of them, and our tips could change on the day.
Very well could do, yeah. If JP's putting cash down.
One man that has won this race fairly recently, in I think 2023, with You Wear It Well, is Jamie Snowden. Now, La Conquière stepped up again into open company against the mares in a mares hurdle and got nosed off to second. Didn't get her nose in front, some people might say. Disappointing, but what I find bonkers is if you give her that much and she wins that race, she's probably 6-1 for this now. And so for me, it's like, okay, no, it wasn't a great race, but she was in open company, she's stepping up quite considerably, beat the likes of Joyeuse in that race, who I think went off 2-1 fave. No, I think Conquière went off, but Joyeuse went off 2-1. I would just say, have a little savour on that, would be mine, of your 3. I think, well, you'll have to come check back in, give us a follow on X, give us a follow on Instagram, check back in for our tips on the day, because I can't confirm on Bambino or Old School. You've heard both our arguments.
It'll be a flip up on the day, I think.
I do think there is, because of the 2 at the top of the market, there is definitely value elsewhere to be had, because, again,
I just outlined it.
I'm not... No, I mean, I at this moment in time, I would purely be picking off what I
have heard,
think and hear. Cousin Kate comes to mind for no particular reason.
I think she won today.
Did she?
I think she won today. Click on it. Click on her. I'm pretty sure she won today.
But she's also entered in another race, I'm pretty sure. No, she won 2 weeks ago. Won 3 on the bounce. On fire.
Today. Check her entry.
Yeah, she's entered in a handicap.
One I did have each way just to close off this race was Future Prospect.
Yeah, no thanks.
At 16-1.
Oh, you do like Winnie Merlin's horses in this race then?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's a Magnia horse.
Anyway, moving on.
It's been beaten by Carrick Warner Spruce, so you don't like weird.
Anyway, moving on to you guys both have quite big fancies for this race.
I do have a big fancy in this race.
The newly, second time out? Jack Richards. I've literally written nothing down apart from the time, the name, and the distance of the race. So I'm going to leave this up to you fellas.
That's fine, I've got the winner.
Cool.
Jordan's Cross, the old... I'll be giving it that on the day.
That would have looked dodgy because no one can see underneath the table. So it looked like you just wanked yourself.
Well, we all know what Jordan's Cross is. The old...
Oh, part in the Red Sea.
What?
No? Oh, Israel.
Basketball cross.
His colours, so I thought Israel.
He is, he's got... Yeah.
Pro Israel?
Not for this time, nor place. Anyway, moving politics aside, his colours have now changed.
Shocking fella.
He's been bought because they know he's going to be what?
Yeah. He's won his last 2 races by a nose. So he gets his nose in front.
Oh, not good. Not good for the Israel chat.
Christ. Come on, keep on track, fellas. Come on.
And he won a race at Cheltenham in Trials Day that had something. We posted it on X. Something like the last 4 winners have all placed. Or the last 5 winners.
I think it was just Regent Stroll, but yeah.
No.
Well, the race has changed.
No, not in the Jack Richards.
Oh, but at Cheltenham. Okay.
So the winner of that Novices handicap.
And Quar, as I mentioned, a good horse.
Yeah. Because it was some of the horses like Stage Star and a few others.
Yeah, look.
The form of that race is really strong.
I don't dislike the horse, but there's... When I wrote about this race, because you can't really do stats on it, but what I wrote was pure vibes. That's what I wrote. And I wrote, I feel like the winner of this race is a horse that throughout the season has either been unlucky or lucky. It depends how you look at it. And 2 came to my mind.
Why do you sound like you're handing out a school prize?
Well, I probably will be at the end of this, because I'll be handing out the Jack Richards Novices Limited Handicap Chase Grade 2, registered to the Golden Miller, GBB race, Class 1 for 5-year-olds over.
It is a school prize, isn't it?
It is. It's an appreciation award.
It is an appreciation award.
No, attendance award. It's just turning up, like the ones Nello used to win at Sports Day. Anyway, 2 horses jump to mind. One has won a Supreme Novices hurdle and is somehow in this race at 14-1. I can't believe it, but that is Slade Steele. I just think, look, he's won at Cheltenham. He's won, I believe, over 2, not 2-4 here, but he's won over 2-4 in his career. I just think he's been really unlucky this season. He was brought down by, I can't remember who, in a race Argento Boy won, which is why I think he's massively overpriced, because he won a race he shouldn't have. And other than that, he's come second, I think, in every race this season. He's not going to be off that high a weight. He's going to be off something similar to what not Regent Stroll.
151. No, 143.
Yeah, but he's going to be off something similar to what... Who is it who won it last year for Nichols? Coolbar Potter was last year, and I think he's good. The other one that I find really interesting is a man who has never won a race at Cheltenham. That's Fergal.
Well, we can rule that one out then.
But look, Chelsea had never won the Champions League till they did, you know?
But for a man who's off stats...
I am off stats, but the thing is, why I find this horse really interesting, like I said, is I think this race is a race for horses that are too good, because it's been created out of the old Turner's Chase, Novice Chase, where, look, but there's one horse that they were debating whether it goes to the Browns or the Arkle, and ultimately, it's the rating it's been given of 150 has meant 6 Mile Bridge is now a very possible contender in this. It's won some big races. I know you're a fan of the horse.
I do like the horse. I wouldn't have it off top weight in a.
I mean, beating Carlo Conte, Calafat and Vol, Derry House and Paddy.
Yeah,
there's 3 really impressive victories in my books, and they thought he was going to be off a lot higher. I think he only got raised £1 for his victory over Carlo Conte because of Kit's Ball's fault. Look, if I'm talking up Kit's Ball, I can't not talk about.
Yeah,
6 Mile Bridge.
Yeah.
I think a 12-1 worth a poke.
Nice. So there's definitely value to be found in that race, which is nice, and it's been found.
Well,
so
there's no value there.
In the mare's hurdle. What are we moving on to? I think it's What Who. I would say that's another NIF horse, isn't it?
It definitely is.
What Who is a NIF horse, but if you can get over evens on Lossiemouth, non-runner, no bet in this, it's the most safe investment you'll have of your life.
I mean, this is about as big a 2-horse race as you're going to get.
Yeah.
So Brighter Days a headstock turning up.
No.
I think
JD Grugy's not turning up.
Should we do?
Golden Ace is not turning up.
No, not whether you want it or not. Does Lossiemouth go here? Considering we didn't mention it for the champion, you must think it goes here.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it goes there.
Then get on Lossiemouth, non-run, no bets at evens. I think it's the safest bet of the week. Non-run, no bet. I love What Who.
There's a safer non-runner, no bet.
Yeah, we'll get to that, but it's not safe.
I don't know. I feel like she hasn't quite been herself this season, personally.
I think it's Cheltenham.
Click on her. Show me her runs.
The Cheltenham form, the runs over 2 mile 4. It's
so
the
what's
best
she run over
female.
this season? Just quickly, 2 miles. She beat Brighter Days Ahead and then didn't look herself on heavy ground. Yeah, no, there's just no way I could go against her. She won last year in an absolute procession.
Already beaten What Who.
Yeah, she beat her at the Aintree.
What Who's coming off the back of a
Lossiemouth was coming up.
Campaign.
So was Lossiemouth. Look, I'd prefer What Who won.
Not a novice campaign, but a Cheltenham campaign, yeah.
I prefer What Who won.
Yeah, I'd prefer What Who win. But yeah.
I think you're voting with your heart, Neil, not your head.
Yeah.
You hate Lossiemouth, we know that.
I'm not a huge fan of Lossiemouth.
Lossiemouth non-run.
She should be in the champion hurdle.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on. The Stayers. I think this is quite an interesting race, actually.
Very interesting.
I think
you have a big fan.
I think it's quite open, and what is slightly concerning, because I do really like Honesty Policy, but I don't know if I like it with soft to heavy ground.
That's not an issue.
Is my concern.
The forecast is meant to be pretty clear.
My issue would more be that it can't win races. But
it's not one races.
I mean, it won 3 out of the last 5.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How many did it win of the last 2?
No, I didn't win any of the last 2.
Good. And just how many of those?
And they were over 3 mile plus.
But I think the unexposed nature of it really makes
You're going to be fucking unexposed if you're not careful.
But we know this has been his target since the start of the season. I think the price of 4-1 being so close to Tiupu and Tiupu not being as short as he is, based on how I guess he's unbeaten this season, shows how much I think Gordon Elliott still quite likes him, and there's some confidence in the quality of the horse.
I like the horse a lot. I'm not saying it's not. I don't like Tiupu. So Gordon said he thinks the Honesty Policy is the only one that can put it up to Tiupu.
Yeah.
But Luca, I don't think we agree with that, do we?
No. I
sound sure about things when you're tipping horses.
I really like Bob Ollinger.
Just FYI, I don't have a gun to his head while he's saying that. I really like Bob Ollinger.
I was just looking at the horses and it just really staggered me that...
I don't know how...
But why is...
Sorry, just really quickly, because I had a very... See, I find it very interesting, because in recent years, older horses have done very well in the Stayers Hurdle. So you've had both Sire de Burley and Bob Ollinger in the last 2 out of the last 3 years win at 11 and 10. I don't think it's the race it used to be. I think Bob Ollinger at 7-1 is a safe bet each way.
It was 33s last year.
66.
We had 66. We nearly had a bit of that.
Well, also, that's a horse saying, like, remember that girl I shagged in high school? Great. No one cares.
Yeah, she's a 4 out of 10 now.
All right. Harsh on Nello, but...
I thought the main reason I was concerned is I thought you were going to tip Hewitt for a minute. Because you've toyed with it.
Well, I told you what you wanted to tip because I wanted to tip my own horse.
Yeah, I know.
Now, there
You're
is
not
no
sipping
one's...
Hewitt, are you?
Yeah, he wants to tip Hewitt.
I don't want... My thought process is, and it's a very simple thought process, is... And just answer these questions for me, Neil. Can Hewitt stay?
Yeah.
Right. Is Hewitt going here?
Don't know.
No, Sharks confirmed. He is.
Don't ask the question.
Well, I'll meet him at 151 again and find out on the Wednesday night. But he is going here.
Okay. Can I ask you one other question?
What?
What's the ground going to be?
Yeah, that's a good
Soft,
question.
good
That's
soft.
a good question.
Good to soft.
Good
no
soft.
chance.
It's good, soft in places.
It will be soft at the bar.
All I'll tell you is, I guarantee you, Hewitt will not go off as big as 33 to 1.
I can get,
Because you won't be running.
Yeah, because
That's why.
Then I get my tenner back. That's fine. I get you hate the horse. You can hate the horse all you want, but I just think if people want value here, they don't want you to tell you.
fair.
You can tell them about the second favourite who has the most famous silks in horse racing ever, Nello. But I'll tell them about a horse at 33 to 1 and has a poke.
Oh, good for you for tipping Lossymouth in the last then. Anyway, moving on to the Ryanair.
huge race.
How
long have we got?
Yeah, we've had 17 minutes, and we could probably, about 10 minutes on this race, do we think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could spend hours on this race.
Should we start with,
Drop that.
is Factor File going to run here?
Should we do thumbs up or thumbs down?
What, whether he runs it?
Whether he runs. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
For people listening and can't afford like videos, that's 2 thumbs down.
So that's
thumbs
just
up.
Luca. That's just Luca and me in 10 months' time watching it.
Yeah, I've put him in a lot of bets. I backed him most weeks of the year, and my money would love him to go to the Ryanair. I just think JP has John Bon. He'll probably stick John Bon in the Ryanair and hope for the best. And similarly with what he did with I Know The Way You're Thinking, he'll supplement Factor File to the Gold Cup and, again, hope for the best. I don't know how I Know The Way You're Thinking won the Gold Cup last year, and Factor File could be the same. I don't think we'll come onto it for Friday, but I don't think Galopan
let's leave
wins.
that. I'm really not sure if he goes here or not. I what I'd say is I'm fairly certain. One of Factor File or Gaelic Warrior will go to the Ryanair. That's not. I'm not telling you anything you don't know.
And will win the Ryanair.
Yeah, and will win. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. One of Gaelic Warrior or Factor File will win the Ryanair. It's the one that goes there. If you can pick which one goes there, fair play. If you can get Gaelic Warrior at 6 to 4 non-run no bat, and you pop that in with Lossymouth evens non-run no bat, and you and Richie are tugging each other off in the winners paddock after, yeah.
Nello won't be there. Nello will be hitting him with a fist.
I think that might happen. So look, these aren't sexy tips, but I've seen Richie, and you want to yank on that ponytail a little harder. But he bottles the big races with Lossymouth. He will probably bottle the bit. Paul Tanner will also want Gaelic to go to this race, so he has a ride. Look, you do what's best for you. I'm going Gaelic Warrior, non-run no bet. Peace.
Why not Factor File non-run no bet?
Because he's running the Gold Cup.
But I mean, non-run no bet, you could just back them both.
You could back them both.
Well, yeah, I just don't have that sort of capital.
50 quid.
I've got a lot tied up in anti-posts.
I guess one from an outside perspective is Hartwood.
Yeah, I think
second in this last year, 8 to 1. There'll be a few.
If I could get an antipost on Hartwood's place, I'd fucking be all over that. Like 13 to 8.
You can't expect him to be outside the top 3.
no.
He'll be there.
I think it's a she.
He'll definitely be there.
No, I think it's he.
No, I think it's a she.
Well, it can't be if it's taking
No.
same way.
It just sounds like a she.
Yeah, it does that, and it pink colours as well.
Yeah, they really threw me off. Ooh, he got it wrong.
Anything else outside that?
No, I think it's going to be.
Does Impere Pass go?
Oh, this will ask.
Not a
Show up.
chance.
Moving on. One of the best races of the festival for me.
Oh, dear God.
The Pertemps. Over 3 miles. I'm going to let you guys kick off any fancies you have, and I'll save my best till last.
Well, Luca doesn't have one. I have a really short one and a really big one. What would you rather?
Oh, hello.
One's here, one's here. Nipples.
One both, please.
Is one of them Staffordshire not?
No.
Just checking.
No, I do like Staffordshire. Not got good form.
It will not win.
One is Supremely West for the handicap king. That is Dan Skelton. I think he has perfectly placed this horse. He's come 3rd, 5th, 4th, and 6th this year, I think. I know because it's on the board over there.
No, more me. Oh, I see.
But he has done very well this season without doing anything. I think Skelton, if you click on him, I'm pretty sure he picked him up.
He's 45th.
I'm pretty sure he picked him up. They do it in alphabetical. He picked him up September 25 and has basically run him...
From Dr. Richard Muir.
Ran him over 3 miles, and then the most recent run ran him over 2 mile 4 to get his mark down. It's an absolute crook move. Dan Skelton knows how to do it. I love it. One that is around 50 to 1 each way.
Hello.
Don't.
Has what?
Is it going to be the same horse?
I hope it's not.
Well,
If it is, I'm backing it now. No, say it at the same time.
3, 2, 1. Millstream Lady.
Here we go, boys.
I've already spoken about my horse, so I will let you.
I'm backing it now.
Millstream Lady. I don't even know who the trainer is.
People can't see, but the photographer's currently guessing on Millstream Lady right now. Videographer, sorry.
Who's the trainer?
I don't know. Oh, there.
Those 40s, come in. He was 50s when I looked at him today.
McNamara.
Struggles with dyslexia old now.
Yeah, apologies.
No, that's his run.
Yeah, I don't want to know what. So I guess a Millstream Lady. I presume it's a she. You would hope so if she's called Lady. Has done the minimum 5 runs this season. I think the most notable performance was behind Staffordshire Not.
You know, boy.
Who's obviously gone on to win quite impressively in a Grade 2.
I'm going to have to lump it now.
She then ran next time out at the Dublin Racing Festival, was barely touched, was just there to...
and still came 6th, I think.
Came 6th, not even that far behind. 7,
Is it qualified, this horse?
Yep,
Yeah, it's done all 5.
She's done all 5 races. I think, and she's rated 130, I think, something in around that mark. So
You went to go on the non-runner or
Yeah.
I think she has a massive chance. I think this could be my each way player of the festival.
Wow.
I did it a couple of years ago with Gal Road.
Placed.
33 to 1 placed.
I've just done £5 each way.
I was going to do
The boys are getting on.
I was going to do 15.
You've got it. We've got to do it live on the show.
The Millstream Lady.
There you go. Love it.
That's the one.
It. That's all we need to say. That's all she wrote about the Pertemps.
And moving on to
Last race of the day.
The Kim Muir.
Lay of the day. Right. Now tell me our horse, who I believe was running off 135 in the Pertemps last year, you can tell me where he came in the Pertemps last year. He was running off 135 in the Pertemps last year, and he finished second. No, he couldn't win it. Tell me what he's off this year. Tell me what he's off this year.
149.
No, he's off 145.
149.
Oh no, 145, 149.
149 was over hurdles.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 145.
145.
So he's up £10. And you're telling me JP has 4 horses in this race who are in the top 5 of the betting.
Yeah, that is mental.
And you think Jericho de Repine, the one who's already 5 to 1, is the one that JP McManus is going to have outlined for this race? It fucking isn't. We've watched him. He can barely jump a fence, lads. You've seen it. He's lay of the day. I don't have a tip in this race. I have 2 horses if they go here, which is Deep Cave and Booster Bob.
I love Deep Cave. He won me a good bit of cash.
Yeah, it reminds you of something. But Booster Bob and Deep Cave are the 2. But honestly, if one of your friends says, "Oh, Jericho de Repine," look at me now in the eyes. Jericho de Repine does not win at the Cheltenham Festival. Done. I'll leave it up to you for your tips, boys. I just needed the lay of the day.
I've got a small fancy. Indoor. Who used to be owned by the cowboy. What's his name?
David Maxwell.
David Maxwell. obviously that all of his horses got sold. He's actually done quite well this season. I don't think he's actually won a race yet, but he's been a pretty hearty stayer. I think quite notably last time out behind the Jukebox Boy, I think he's called. Jukebox Kid.
There are a lot of them, to be fair, understandable.
And Montregard, who's also in the top of the market for this race.
I like that tip, no.
I think at a price, I think he's about 16, 14 to 1.
Yeah. I like it.
It's a bit of a tickle, not a huge fancy, but I don't mind.
Glad we tipped 2 Fogel horses.
I'd probably just go with whichever JP horse gets backed.
Yeah,
the night before.
And unless it's Jericho.
Yeah, I don't think it's not going to shorten much from 5s.
So
it's bonkers he's 5s.
In summary for the day, what is everyone's naps?
I'll be really, I feel like you guys can't nap either of your first rate. You can't nap Old School or Bambino.
Well, we can.
Well, you can both nap it separately. My nap is Lossiemouth, Evans, non-runner, no bet. I think it's the best bet of the festival.
You go next.
I'm going to go with Honesty Policy for Elliot and the Stayers.
But would it be Old School Outlaw if I hadn't have just said that?
I don't think it's a nap-worthy punt.
Mine will be Jordan's Cross.
Nice, each way.
Big, like it.
There we go. Well, that wraps up day 3. On to the Gold Cup day. We'll see you there.